So here we are live from a garden in Ammanford for this year's 2020 garden steeplechase. We have a good lineup of runners. Unfortunately it is a little bit limited in numbers, and we will go shortly to see the main runners in the race. The sun is shining here, it's a little bit breezy, and we do hope to have a very enjoyable time here today in this Ammanford garden. Join me later on to see the full race. So while we're waiting for the race to start, let's just go and have a look at the odds-on favourite for this race, a little horse we known as Lockdown. So here we see Lockdown, a nice little filly coming to a bit of age, coming into maturity now this year. She's been a little bit boring in the last 2 weeks, but the story is that even though Lockdown does seem boring, she can at times appear excitement and full of fun. We will come back to see how she does in the race. Let's go now to meet the jockey that is going to ride Bored Stupid. So here we see Bored Stupid limbering up. He's looking very well and very good, but he does seem to have put on a couple of pounds over the last couple of weeks. Well, hopefully he will have a great race. So we go now to have a look at the course, and we'll have a look in detail of the various jumps. The course in total is just 20 meters long. Here we see is the first of the jumps. This is typically known as the garden chair. Has posed some problems in previous years. It has weakened at the legs, and it is suggested that larger people avoid it. However, we hope that all the horses today clear this with no problems at all. This is the second fence that our horses will come to. It's known as the shovel and the broom. Jockeys will really have to dig in here to clear this obstacle, and hopefully all horses will pass it with a clean sweep. So the third of our obstacles is known as the lawnmower. If all the horses get over this, it should be a clean cut to the end. This is the fourth and final hurdle that our competitors will come to. This is known as the hose pipe, but also is typically the water jump as well. Hopefully all our horses will clear this, and we won't see any of the jockeys taking a dip in the water today. If it does, it will certainly cool them down on this lovely sunny day. So we join our horses and jockeys at the start of the race. They're just settling down now and waiting for the starter's flag. Bored Stupid looking very confident on Lockdown, our favourite of course. And he looks as if he's going to have a good race right from the start. We're just waiting now for the starter's flag, and they're off! And straight away we see Lockdown off to a good start, making a good headway over the other horses. We see his jockey Bored Stupid looking confident. He's using the whip, but just a little bit too often at this stage, but certainly making good ground as we approach the first jump. Using the whip a little bit more there, but obviously trying to get good head start from all the other horses. And as he approaches the first of the jumps, the chair, he's looking very, very confident. We can see that there's none of the back runners in view at the moment. And as we fast approach the first of our jumps, he's looking very confident. Looking back, you can see he's at least 2 meters ahead of social distancing. And here he comes. And he's up and he's over. And with the chair behind him, he's making good ground. This is really a good ride for Bored Stupid on lockdown. And now he's fast approaching the shovel and broom. And he's up and he's over. And he's looking clean on that one. And a little bit more than halfway into this race, as he approaches the third fence, the lawnmower looks over his shoulder, giving a little bit of a whip to get the speed up as he approaches a jump. And he goes, he's up and he's over that one. And he's looking behind and he's looking good. And off he goes. Now it seems that nothing can stop this horse as he approaches the fourth jump, the water jump. All he's going to do is clear this without taking a dip. He's putting a bit more speed on. And he's up and he's over. And oh no, he gets a soak in there, doesn't he? And he's on the final furlong off to the end, giving a bit more whip. And he's looking good. It seems that this really is a one-horse race as he passes across in the finishing line. And he's done it! So now we go to speak to the winning jockey, Bored Stupid, and ask him, how do you think the race went? Yes, it was a very enjoyable race. Nice little filly to ride. Lockdown is obviously been a bit boring in the last couple of weeks. However, I think it was shown how exciting lockdown can be and how enjoyable if we just put our minds to it. I was followed close behind, at least 2 meters away by social distancing. That was very reassuring to see. Hopefully social distancing will carry on for 2 meters behind, at least for the duration of this crisis. I hope everyone's enjoyed watching this race. I hope it's put a smile on their face, and hopefully I could see you again very soon. Thank you very much.